people of the YouTube world. Why did I introduce myself like that? Okay, anyway, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, completely barefaced, I actually just woke up like a few hours ago, then here's why. I am gonna do a makeup tutorial. I have, I'm not a professional makeup artist, I'm not that good at makeup, but, I run a Tumblr blog with, 6 girls. There's 7 of us in total, and one of our admins, Admin AJ, actually did a makeup tutorial the other day because she was going to a concert, and she's like, I want to do my makeup tutorial for you guys, and her makeup was bomb, and she killed it, and I loved it. And then she said that it was really fun to do, just to sit there and talk while you do your makeup. And I was like, oh, alright, I think I'll try it. I've always said that I was gonna try and do this. Now, I don't know which channel I'm gonna put this on. I may put this on the K-Pop Love Storm channel, or I might just put it on my personal one where I'm gonna be uploading something to you guys shortly, which is a surprise. I don't have very many followers on my personal blog, but I did do a door dating game on my personal blog, and a lot of people liked it. So I'm gonna do another thing, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, but I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it. It's not gonna be professional, but it's gonna be fun, I'd hope. So, I'm gonna do this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'm actually gonna do my makeup. And I'm really sorry for what you're gonna see, because I'm gonna be looking down right here and doing makeup and things like that. So, yeah, just bear with me for all the awkward faces that I'm most likely going to make. Yeah. Let's get started.
Hey, so please excuse my weirdness. I am jamming to music while I'm doing this because it's not fun to just do your makeup in silence, so I decide to put on music most of the time when I do my hair, my makeup, and I jam to music. So if you see my mouth moving and mouthing words, that's why. So, first things first, I'm going to be putting on a face primer, but I'm actually going to be using this for my eyelids and my face, my awkward hand movements, because, oh, whoop, yeah, and I did just drop some on my computer actually in that very moment, because I am a very clumsy person. And so what you do, or what I do at least, is I take it and I spread it all over my eye. I usually don't put a lot on, just a tad bit, to the point where it's a little, I don't know, sticky, I guess you could say. But I put it on there so that when I put the eyeshadow on, the eyeshadow stays and it doesn't crease as well, which I really like that about this primer. Is that it's really good, and it also keeps your skin moisturized. And it was I think $6 at Kroger's. But anyway, for the eyeshadow that I'm using, I will be using the Blush Nudes palette, and I am in the same boat with AJ here. If you haven't watched her makeup tutorial, where I bought it when it first came out, when it was $12, $15, and now you can get it for $5 at a very Walmart or something. Anyway, I really love the Blush Nudes palette because it has these really beautiful colors, and so I'm gonna be using. Oh, can I find it? There we go. It's like a dark pink, I guess a rose gold color, I guess, to put on the outer corner of my eyelids. And I just dab it on there. I don't rub it in, I dab it, because that way it stays and it looks more prominent and it gives it more of a pop. And I really, really love this color because it goes good with green eyes, and I have a swampy green eye, so it looks really good, I believe, with this eye color. It looks good with greens. And so then I'm going to be taking, let me think for a little bit while I'm figuring this out. But I will be taking this gold color to put on the inner corners of my eyelids because I think it goes really good with the rosy color. It gives it almost a sunset gold look, I guess you could say. I love the way it looks, and I use this one probably the most out of all of my eyeshadows that I have. It's very, very pretty. It stays on great, and it looks good with any eye color, but I do like it with mine. So I do use this one a lot. And as I do with the rolls, you pat it on into the inner corner and into the inner corner of your eyes, and then you blend it into the other color. So sorry that I didn't show you that part. I was looking into the mirror. And now I'll be taking this white color up in the top corner to do a highlight just below my eyebrow line, and it also smooths out the other colors and makes it look more blended and more natural and not so edgy and not so, I guess, popping, I guess you could say. And there is the final look, I guess. You can't really see it all that well. Okay, and so this is the final look with both of my eyelids done. The left eye is a little bit more prominent with the rose color because I put a little bit more on there, but it's not to the point where you can tell. So next we are going to do eyeliner, and I am just using this e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner for drawing out what I want my eyeliner to look like. I don't like this eyeliner very much. It's good for getting good shape, but it doesn't stay on very well, and it doesn't blend out very well. And this is just my personal opinion. Some people may like it. I just simply use it to draw out the lines of my eyeliner, and I'm not a professional, so I'm really not that good at eyeliner, so I'm sorry if it looks uneven. But basically what I do is I start at the corner of my eyelid, and I don't draw directly up, but I draw at a slight angle, and then I go from the end of the angle and I work downwards. I work from my outer eyelid to my inner, and as you can see, there is my drawn shape of eyeliner. And then I'm going to take this liquid eyeliner that doesn't have any labeling on it. I just got it at Kroger's for like $8. Not really sure what it is, but I really like it. It stays on very well. You may have to do a couple coats, but then I'm just going to color in the outline of the eyeliner that I used with my e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner, and then I'm going to make it look a little bit more bold. Okay, and this is just one eyeliner, and you can see me here fanning it to make it dry quicker. And I am singing songs. I'm not really sure what song I was singing at this part, but I'm assuming I really liked it. But I just colored in the outline of it, and I'm fanning it a little bit more so it doesn't make a crease on my eyeshadow, because I don't want to have to redo that. But I really like this, and as you can see, I'm actually very proud about that eyeliner because I'm not usually that good at it. But I like to fan it so it dries quicker so I don't have to worry about it. And I had a little bit of primer on my nose, as you can see that I rubbed it off. And so now I have both of my eyelids done, and I really liked how I did my eyeliner for this time. And as I continue to fan my other eye to help it dry quicker, I'm also mouthing words to, I'm assuming, a K-pop song because I am a K-pop fan. But I do fan awkwardly, like a classic crying scene in the movies where the girls fan because they don't want to cry and mess up their makeup. And dance break. Okay, now that my eyeliner is done, you can see that I have a slight wing going on, but not too much that it's overwhelming. It's just a simple little cat eye look, I guess you could call it. And I really like this look. It pops my eyes a lot since my eyes are already big, but it is what it is. And now I'm going to prime the rest of my face with the same primer that I used for my eyes. And I am going to spray my hair with this water that I put in this bottle, because I put my hair in a braid and then I spray it with water so that when I take the braid out, it is more wavy, I guess you could say. I didn't get much time to do the wave. But anyway, I'm going to put on my cheeks and on my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And this is, I put the primer on my face so that it moisturizes and so that it doesn't dry out, and also so it doesn't crease and so it stays on longer for the rest of the day. And now I'm just going to rub this in and make sure that I don't have any leftover. Make sure I put it all over my face, under my eyes, even a little bit under my chin. Make sure it's really rubbed in on the nose because my nose likes to crease with makeup sometimes, and so just make sure you rub it all over and make sure there's not a lot in one place and a little in another. So now that I've primed my whole face with an even coat, I'm going to put this little bit of concealer under my eyes because I have very bad eye circles and I often sometimes look like a panda, and it also helps to brighten my face up a little bit. And there I go, dancing again because I like to dance, and I'm pretty sure I'm dancing to wobble. So you're just going to pat it underneath your eyes and make sure that you really put it underneath there because you don't want any under eye creases of makeup, and make sure that it's properly rubbed in as I continue to dance to one of my favorite songs, Wobble. And now I'm just going to use my ring finger, which can put the least amount of pressure underneath your eyes, to dab on this concealer and sharpen out my eyeliner. You really want to make sure that you don't put too much pressure when putting things underneath your eyes because it's a very sensitive area of the skin. So you want to dab and be very careful to not damage that skin. Just dab a little bit, and I put it underneath my eyes and a little bit under my cheeks because I have slight redness on my cheeks, so this helps conceal that for when I put on my foundation and everything else that I will pack onto my face. Okay, and so now I'm going to use this liquid mousse that I got from Kroger's. No, I got this from Target, and a little sponge that I got from TJ Maxx. These are both, the foundation was about $7, and the sponge was like $3 because TJ Maxx is cheap. Now you're just going to take the foundation and you're going to put it on your hand, is what I do, and then you're going to put a little bit on there, and you're going to not rub but dab it onto your face slightly. Don't put too much on at first because you want to put a light layer to see if it works with you or not, and if you need to put a little bit more you can, but just make sure that you don't cake on too much. You want to make sure that it's a light coat so that when you contour and do everything else later, it doesn't look like you have too much on. Okay, now that I've applied all my foundation, I'm going to use this small contour kit that I got at TJ Maxx for about $15, I'm pretty sure. I really love this contour kit because although it is light powder, it does definitely work. And I'm just using a regular brush that I got at Kroger's. Now I really, I have to blow it off first because I haven't used this in a while because I mainly used it for events. But first I'm going to use a dark contour, not the darkest on the kit, but the next shade darker on the content, the second shade before the darkest, and I'm just going to contour a few areas on my face, my temples, the lining of my nose, and you really want to make sure that you're careful on your nose, because if you put too much on your nose, it's not gonna look very good, so just very lightly. And then I'm going to contour my cheeks by drawing a small triangle starting from the top of my ear and going to the corner of my mouth. And it's you want the two base, I guess, of the triangle to be at the top of your ear and like middle of your ear. And do this on both sides of your cheeks and make sure that it looks even, so that when you blend it in, it looks even on your contoured face. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to contour my jaw, which you don't always have to do this, but I do it occasionally. You're going to do a small line underneath your chin. You can see the little powder flowing from off my brush right there. But you're just going to do a small line there, and then you're going to do a small line on the opposite side of your neck. So if you put it on the right side of your chin, you need to put it on the left side of your neck, and if you put it on the left side of your chin, you need to put it on the right side of your neck. And don't put a lot, just put a slight line so it gives it a little bit more definition. Okay, and now I'm going to use, that is what I used before if you were wondering, but now I'm going to use this color right down here in the bottom corner. It's the lightest color on the palette, and sometimes I use the color above it just to give it a little bit more natural. Now I'm going to put it on my front end of my nose, and then I'm going to travel it up onto my forehead, and you want to make sure that it is evenly applied so that your nose isn't extremely bright and your forehead's very, very dim. And then you're going to put it on underneath your eyes and a little bit down onto your cheeks, but not too much. Okay, and now you're going to put some onto your chin and make sure that you get it just where your lips are, and then you're going to put a little bit on underneath your contour line to make that look a little bit more sharper and even, and so it helps contour out your jaw line, and you want to make sure that this is also evenly put on. Okay, and so now you're done with your contoured look, and you may look a slight bit like a ghost, especially me right now because I have natural lighting, so I actually look much more darker. But now you're going to use this sponge and this brush, which I got one at TJ Maxx obviously and the other at Kroger's. Now first I'm just going to take the sponge and I'm going to pat down I'm going to pat it down so that when I use the brush, not too much of it flies off my face, and so that it also looks better when it's blended in. Okay, and so now that you're done with the sponge, you're going to grab the brush and you are just going to go over everywhere on your face to make sure that it is properly blended and you get everything that needs to be done, so you get the contour lines more shaped out, more blended into your face, so it doesn't look like you just decided to draw on your face for the rest of the day. Now just make sure you get everywhere and that you make sure everything is properly blended and that it all looks very even. Okay, and now that you're done with blending, I decided to go back through with this small bronzer kit that I got at Kroger's for about, I'd probably say about $8, and I'm just going to go over my contoured lines to make them a slight bit sharper and a little bit more darker so it gives me a more, I guess, dramatic look. Okay, now that you've blended that out, your contour look is almost complete. Now, the only thing you have left to do is to add some blush to give it a more natural, flirty kind of a look. And I'm just using this regular thing that I got at InSync in my mall with a nice little angled brush. I really like this brush because it's very soft and it feels good on my skin. And now you're just going to take this blush and you are going to put it in between your eye and a little bit above your contour line, but not too much onto your contour line that it blends in and it doesn't stand out very much. And just make sure that you put that on evenly. Okay, and now that you've done the blush, now I'm going to go back through with this eyebrow brush and eyelash brush, and I'm just going to brush my eyebrows. And if you're like me and you have bushy eyebrows, which mine can get a little bit out of control sometimes, you just slightly brush it kind of like you're brushing hair, but I brush upwards and then I smooth it down afterwards so that it looks more neat and not so bushy, I guess. And now one of the final touches that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Clump Crusher mascara, and I have very, very long eyelashes, and so having a mascara that won't clump them together is very important to me, and I've used this for about a year now and I absolutely love it. It makes my eyelashes pop, but it also doesn't clump them, which I absolutely adore, and it stays on very well, and it was about $8 at Kroger's. I'm pretty sure. I'm a sucker for cheap makeup, so I'm always looking for makeup that's cheaper. Okay, and now my eyes are complete and you're almost done, and I just love the way that my eyes look and that the mascara gave it a kind of finishing touch to make it pop a little bit. And now last last thing to do, there we go. I'm going to do my lips, and first I'm going to use this chapstick that I got from Kroger's. It's called Soft Lips, and I absolutely love it. It makes my lips really soft, and it smells good, and it tastes good. And now you can either leave your makeup off here so you have a natural glowing look and you can get ready for your day, but I'm going to add a little bit of a lipstick color, and this lipstick I got from Kroger's is called Spicy Cinnamon. It's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. It's like a brownish reddish color, and I'm just gonna outline my lips first with the tip of the lipstick, and then I'm gonna go back through and I'm going to color in my lips. Okay, and now that you've put the lipstick on, I'm gonna do this little finger thing that you put your finger in your mouth and you pop it out, and it gets the inside of the lipstick off, which I always do that so you don't get any lipstick on your teeth. And now I'm just fixing it up, trimming it up a little bit so I don't have any extra on my lips. And once you've done that, your look is done. Alright, and so I've put my hair down, and now I am completely finished with my makeup for the day. And my hair is a little bit wavy from the braid, and I'm just letting you guys get a better look at my hair and my makeup that I usually do. There's a side view, and another side view, and my dramatic look of me attempting to do weird things. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup tutorial, and if you guys would like more, let me know. I do sometimes do some random makeups, like I tried a cat look once and I tried a fox look once, but I do love doing prom and prom and homecoming makeup and special event makeup. So if you guys want me to do more stuff like this, let me know. There's a new video coming to you guys soon. If you follow my personal channel, that's where I'll be putting it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more, then comment down below. Love you guys. Bye.